Alright, Dan McGrogan in Croydon. It's basically just a big yard cleanup, front and backyard. So starting in the backyard, all the work is going to be like in this side all here, and then in the front, which we'll walk out to. Just a little quick FYI, you're not doing anything over here. There is a bees, he's got like bees over there. You see that tower? So that's like a bees, he's gets honey from them. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know, we're not going in that area at all. He said it won't be any problem. They don't come over here ever, like so on and so forth, so it shouldn't be an issue. I'm just letting you know in case for some reason you were walking over there. He said they don't even really bother you unless you really get close to them, so they're bumblebees for honey anyway. So anyway, just letting you know, be careful if you're for some reason going to go over in that direction. So starting over here, so basically check the notes. We got these stones here. There's a bunch of stones. I told them we're not able to haul them away, but I'm going to see if somebody else can help us out. We can kind of sub it out for them to come pick up all the stone and haul it away. If so, we'll probably put it by the street or something. Just check the notes for what that ends up doing. If not, we'll just do nothing with them. But that'll be a separate line item to see if I'm able to price him on that and if he accepts it. So check the job notes. But starting over here, so the dark green hosta, there's one here, and then there's one right there underneath that growth. She does want to keep them, the wife does. They said they'll pull this wire thing in advance before we come out, and they probably are going to try to dig those up and put them in pots, but if not, just leave them alone and they're going to salvage them. But everything else you can just cut it out. Just brush cut it and haul away all the growth. Just wants to start fresh, start over, clean it all out. Just basically just going to go to town with the brush cutter. These other hostas don't care, just cut them out, get rid of them. Definitely spray heavy when you're done to prevent regrowth. Cut all this out. Cut all this out. There is a fire pit in there, you'll see. So when you're doing the work, if you can just throw that out in the yard. There's a pile of sticks on it. Clear all this out. So there's a bunch of branches kind of coming down from this tree. Just do your best. I told them, our usual. We can only get up about 12 to 15 foot high max with our tools. So just looking to trim all these low branches that are coming down from this tree. Looks like it's kind of semi-dying. He said he wants to get it out, but that'll be the later thing. But anyway, just cut as much, get as far up high as you possibly can, and cut all these branches and trim them and haul them away. And then I guess I would say, like, starting here over, you can just cut all this out, brush cut, jack it all up. In this whole area, again, just clearing everything out here, brush cutting it, I would say after you brush cut it too, try to like bust up the soil a little bit, just to kill any like remnants of it regrowing a little bit. But anyway, just cutting all this out. Again, same thing, trying to trim back all these branches. The other big portion of the work would be trimming, and I don't know if the neighbor's cool or not, if you can go over there. Probably don't even need to. But anyway, you can see this shrub, and there's a shrub over there kind of growing over the fence. He asked if we can just like trim it back kind of flush with the fence and then haul away the clippings. So do that for him. And then this whole area, just cut all this out, get rid of all of this. Here's the other stones potentially to get rid of their tanks. Again, I don't know if we're gonna do that or not, but all right. And then moving to here, the azaleas, there's 1, 2, and 3. Just lightly trim and shape those, but all the growth here, he said just get it down to the dirt. He did mention back up here, if you can try to pull as much with your hands and try to really get the roots out to prevent it from coming back the best as possible, versus just, he said, like, don't just hit it with a string trimmer, try to like really bust it up. So I would pull what we can and then brush cut, but more so try to like bust up the soil, if it's a metal rake or some shovels, to try to really loosen up. He said he just wants it like just down to the dirt in this area. And then kind of do like trimming and cleaning up of the fence. Don't got to go bonkers with it, but just cut back any growth on there. He talked about possibly trimming this, but then he said, like, don't worry about it for now. So just leave this alone. However, this tree, looking to just clean up. So you can see there's a lot of growth and needles and funky stuff growing down there. You can cut all that out, rake all that out, and then trim. I told him again, like 10 foot high, but just try to, he said, just kind of try to give it some shape. But more importantly, looking to just trim some of the low branches, just to have a little bit of an opening that you can see like under the tree, and then clean out under the tree. And then the last bit would be trimming these 2 bushes up, just trimming and shaping them up, leave the ivy alone and all that, and that will be it. Here's our front yard, nothing doing over here, so it'll all just kind of be in this general area, and that's it.